All right, good afternoon, everybody. This is Grandmaster Rod, Shimyongdo TV. Today, we're going to go ahead and talk about meditation. I've had a few people ask me for the past few weeks now different aspects of meditation. I know some people are taking pranic healing courses, others are taking different healing courses. We're going to have one this Sunday, a free session with Renee May, which is a healer, and he's an expert also on meditation. He'll be here at our school on Sunday, I believe at 1 o'clock, but you can check back with me and I'll give you the exact time. Ali is one of the coordinators or so of having him here at the school. So it'll be a free session. He'll be talking about I guess inner healing, meditation, and cellular rejuvenation of the cells through his method of self-healing. So that's this Sunday, and I'll be here at the school. If you want more information, call me, and I'll look for it, and I'll give you the exact information, the time that'll be, and it's totally free. It's a free session that they give. Okay, so talking about meditation, I'm going to talk to you about my experience. I've been doing meditation for the last, I don't know, 36, 37 years. And my teacher was obviously Grandmaster Punky Kim, which was the one that taught us in his program, in his martial arts program, meditation, as well as yoga exercises and yoga routines that he practiced for the last 20, 30 years of his life, or more, actually more. I mean, he was in his 50s. So, yeah, that's where my meditation experience comes from. And I'm going to talk to you based on that and based on the research I've done over the years. I believe very much in meditation, and I'll explain to you in a second why. I think there's also a confusion about meditation and prayer. A lot of people have a confusion. They think it's the same. It's two different things. I'm going to go into that as well. And I'm going to tie in a little bit of philosophy, Oriental philosophy, into all of this as well. All right, so let's get started. What is meditation? To me, meditation is a purpose of love, a purpose of freedom, a purpose of inner peace. Meditation is a method of finding that love and that peace within yourself. Because meditation is something that you go inside you to find that love, that inner love, that self-love, and to find that self-peace that we all have and we all deserve. Okay? And there's many methods of meditation. I'm not going to get really much into that today, but I just wanted you to know is what it is in that sense. Okay? Do we pray when we meditate? No, those are two different things. Let me give you an example. For example, when you pray, you're praying to your believer, to your God, to your superior, to whatever it is you consider your divine superior, okay? Whether it's God, whether it's Buddha, whatever it may be, okay? So you are praying, you are communicating directly with your divine. When you meditate, the divine is communicating with you. You are going in complete silence in listening to what God or the universe has for you. That's why we say that it's inner peace. You are not bringing any problems or any situations to God or to your divine or to the universe. You're going in there to listen and to observe and to watch and to feel, to sense what the universe or what your divine wants you to feel. That's when you get to a point where you're in. That's why people say meditation is silence. It's silence of the mind. In reality, it is, because what we want to do is block out all thought. Why? Because that disturbs being able to absorb what the universe or our divine is trying to give us. You cannot do both at the same time. You cannot be thinking about what you left in the oven and hoping to have that sense that the universe sends you something, is trying to tell you something, or that God is trying to tell you something. You can't, because your mind is disturbed. Your mind is focused on something else. So that's why we say meditation is a silence of the mind. Yes. But more than anything, it's a purpose to find that inner self, that inner happiness, that inner peace. And we say we look for that because that is with our divine, and that is with our God. When we speak, or not when we speak, but when we listen to our divine, okay, is when we're in peace and when we're in love with ourselves. Whereas prayer is we are asking our divine or our God to help us find a way towards whatever situation we are in. Or maybe we're just giving thanks for what we have. But we are communicating with God or with our divine. The meditation is the opposite. We would say in the Oriental philosophy, we would say meditation is the yin, the softer style. Prayer is the yang, the stronger style. Why? Because we are making a move. Meditation is silence. Prayer is movement, is noise. We're making a noise, we're making a movement, we're making a sound, whether it's wave sounds of thought, of something we're saying in our mind, where the other one, our mind is still. So yin and yang, it would be what we would consider the Oriental philosophy for that. Okay? So, in short, that's what I consider the meditation. Now, within all of that, like I said before, there's many different types of meditation. You have visual meditation, where you'll sit and you'll visualize to manifest something. Okay? When you visualize something, it usually manifests easier and quicker. And I experienced that first through the martial arts. How? Our Grandmaster Kim used to teach us, see yourself breaking that board or see yourself breaking that brick. You physically are already prepared for it. Now see yourself doing it. Don't have doubts about it. If you can see it in your mind, then you can create the reality of it. And those were my first experiences with visualization. And what that we call that is a standing visual meditation. We're not sitting down with our legs crossed and our eyes closed. No, we're standing there physically looking at it. If you ever see me perform, I do that. That's my standing meditation. Or you'll see me kneeling down in front of the glass before I walk on it. And what I'm doing is I'm seeing myself succeed in what I'm doing. I'm not just closing my eyes and praying, asking, okay, God, please let me do this correctly. Don't let me get hurt. Don't make sure that I do break it on my first try. Make sure that I don't miss. Make sure, no. What I'm doing is I'm visualizing myself doing what I'm going to do and succeeding at it. And that's what we call a visualization technique, when you want to manifest something. Now, another technique is breathing technique for your health, where you sit, you meditate, and you focus on your breathing pattern, which is, we say, good for your health, because what it is bringing oxygen and blood flow and moving the energy throughout all your organs in your body, so it's making them stronger and healthier. But at the same time, if you're having problems as far as stress goes, This will completely relax you and clear your mind of all thoughts. Just focusing on your breathing pattern. And like I said, later on, I'll do a video on meditating and I'll take you through the process. But for now, I just want to explain exactly what it is. Okay? So that's another method of meditation. You have a breathing one, which would be what? Yin. It's a more subtle. You have the visualizing, which is stronger. You're visualizing you're doing something. Okay, your energy is focused on developing something. That would be the yang motion. Again, using the Oriental philosophy of yin and yang. It's important that the yin and yang philosophy is so important in everything we do in life. Just because of the purpose that it functions. It's the way the universe was created. It's not because somebody invented that theory. It's because if you analyze it, that's the way it is. You can't have up unless you have down. You can't have forward unless you have backwards. Otherwise, you take one away, what do you call the other? Right? So this yin-yang philosophy is applied to everything. I apply it to my teaching. You know, if somebody kicks, I'll punch. If they jump, I go down. If they try to sweep, I jump up and kick. If they come in a straight line, I go in a circle or I go in an angle. Just that alone helps in the martial arts. It's a technique of sparring, of fighting. If the person is aggressive, I try to be more relaxed. If the person is relaxed, I try to be aggressive. Those are all theories of combat, of technique, using the yin-yang philosophy. Okay? And again, that's a whole new chapter, a whole complete chapter, really long theories I can explain to you, and everything in how you apply it to life, to business, in everything. But right now, let's focus on the meditation. So we have the aspect of that. We understand what meditation is. Meditation is inner, finding inner peace. Our purpose is to find love, inner love, self-peace. Prayer is finding love and peace through God and asking for God's guidance. That's the difference between both. It has nothing to do with one being better than the other. Totally, out of context. It has nothing to do. Okay? Just because you do meditation, then you're disrespecting your religion or your prayer. No, it has nothing to do with that. Just because you pray, then you don't need to meditate. No, you do. Two different things. A misconception about also, and I'm going way off topic, and I don't like to touch religion really, but this is just more of a consciousness of mind, what I'm going to say, and that is, God created us, but God created us for us to develop as a human being. And that's why he gave us all the tools that we need. Gave us eyes, gave us mouth, gave us arms, legs. But the most important tool he gave us was a brain. A brain and a heart. And the brain, the human brain, is what's developed everything we have in today's life. Think of from the Stone Age to now, what we've developed, what we've created. And still, who knows, between now and 100 years from now, what new innovations we'll have. It's all created by human brain, by the man. It's not created by God. It's created by God's child, by God's sons or daughters. So the thing is that most people, and where I'm getting at is that most people give everything, they throw everything upon God. Okay, God, you solve this. You did. No. God gave you this. He put you in this situation. Learn to get out of it. Don't put him on the blame, or don't sit back and wait for him to do something for you. That's up to you. The only thing you should be asking him is guide me. Show me the avenue. I'll do the rest. I'll do the pushing, the shoving, the pulling, the jumping, whatever it may be. But I'll do that. Okay, so that's all I wanted to touch on that topic. Okay, again, Find peace within yourself. Find love within yourself. That's meditation. Prayer. Ask your believer, your God, your divine for assistance, or just thanking him. Don't always ask. Give thanks for what you have and for the opportunities that are given to you. All right, so that's my topic on meditation. If you have any questions on it, go ahead and write on this post, whatever you'd like. I'll be more than happy to answer back to everybody. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel. All right? All right, guys, this is Grandmaster Rod with ShimYoung.tv. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.